What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another review video, and in today's review we have the Pflueger Trion Fishing Rod and Reel combo. I've had this for a while now, so I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it and whether or not you should get it for yourself. So let's hop into the video. Alright guys, just before we get too into this review video, I just do want to say that this is linked below if you're interested at all or you want to check it out for yourself. So I just want to say that before we get into the video in case you're looking into it. But jumping right into the review, right off the bat, I'm just going to say I absolutely love this rod. I know I watch a lot of reviews and people just talk and talk and talk forever, and I just want to know what they think. Honestly, I love this rod. It's probably my favorite bang for buck rod that I've ever owned. Even like out of all my bait casters and everything, this has just been phenomenal for me. Just to get the price out of the way, I believe this is a Pflueger Trion. I know it's a light rod, 6'6", so it's a little lighter weight rod. However, I believe you can get, I think you can get this reel for around $30 to $40, depending on where you pick it up. And the combo itself, you can get for, I think it's $60, but I would say 50 to 70. Once again, depending on where you pick it up, if you get it on sale. You know, what all the conditions are for when you buy it. But for $60, this thing has been absolutely phenomenal for me. Like, just insanely done, absolutely incredible. I know I have several, like when I was growing up, I buy little bait casters and, you know, just like the little Black Max from Walmart, or I have a Bill Dance one over here that I think it was exactly $60 at Bass Pro Shops I got when I was younger. And I have a bunch of lower end bait cast rods. And I also have, I don't know where it's at, but I do have, like, I believe it's a Browning fishing reel. $40 for the rod and reel, or I think it was the combo. But just, I mean, compared to all those, like, just the feeling I get from using this rod, it's way better. Personally, like I've said before in my videos, I'm a fan of the cork handle. Not that it really, I like the way it feels better, not for any specific reason, like it doesn't give me an advantage or better grip or anything that I know of. I just like the way it feels, and I also think it just looks better, looks cooler. So I'm a fan of that. It just slides in here, the way it screws on, I haven't had a problem. I know some of the cheaper rods and stuff I've used, when they screw on or they attach to the reel, sometimes they kind of come undone or they're just not as secure. But I really like this for that. Overall, the sturdiness of the rod, absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's a lightweight rod, so it's got a lot of wiggle room in it. However, that's what you pay for with the lightweight rod. That's what you want. But I know I've seen other people use these in a little different actions. So I don't know. I mean, I still think they perform great. Like I said, this is the one I personally have, is the light one. My other spinning rods are different brands. But honestly, this is by far my favorite. Best bang for buck too, like $60 for this. You can't beat that. And I'm one of those people that I do love to have the nice fishing stuff, like my high-end rod and reel combos. Absolutely love. However, I'm also going to tell you, you don't need that to catch fish. Of course, it does help. Maybe you can cast a little better, get to this spot better. You won't have as many problems out of your reel or your drag slipping, or your rod might not break, or it's more sensitive so you can feel. But like all that pushed aside, this is absolutely great for $60. In my opinion, I just think it's one of the best fishing rods on the market, especially for open face. You know, spinning reels is absolutely phenomenal. I actually think I like the reel, is just super smooth too. I've never had a problem out of it. I know a lot of people like the Pflueger reels. I know several people, my buddy Jared especially, that a lot of you guys probably know. He likes the Pflueger reels too. You can get them, I think you can go to Walmart and pick up like a very, very nice Pflueger reel, and then you can just find a rod, put it on it, good to go. But personally, I use this rod for basically a little bit of everything. So I will bass fish with it, but I'm kind of careful when I do. Like in a few weeks as of this video, we'll be going to Chickamauga Lake, which is one of the best fisheries in the nation. It's absolutely great place to fish. We went once before, phenomenal time. Had a lot of big hookups. So I don't know per se that I'll be using this too much there, but I do use it on a lot of the lakes around where I live locally, around the Southwest Virginia area, because even though there you can catch big bass, you usually don't. So it still works great for that. And my favorite use for this is creek/river fishing. I know that I think my PB smallmouth is about as big as my PB largemouth. But with that being said, I still love to get on the river. I still love fishing. And even though we do have a very good smallmouth fishery around us, and I catch some decent sized ones, this still holds up just fine for that. Once again, it's a lightweight rod, and I know some people like that stiffer backbone. Some people hate lightweights, but I love it because it just makes the fish feel so that much bigger. It's a lot more fun. But I take this sucker just about everywhere with me, no matter, like if I'm going to the creek or river, I definitely pack this bad boy up. And once again, if I'm going to the lake, like Lake Chickamauga coming up, I will bring it. Don't know how much I'll be using it, just because I don't want to hook into a big fish and lose it because I'm using a little lightweight rod or anything like that. So we'll be just cautious certain times like that. But just to let you know, the rod does break apart. I have it all tied up here, but it does break apart. I'm not going to take it completely apart, but you know what a breakaway rod is. It breaks apart. So what I'll do a lot of times during the summer is I'll just break this apart and stick it anywhere. Like me personally right now I have a car, so just stick this in there and you're good to go. You can fit it in your trunk, back seat, anywhere really. Any vehicle you have, you can fit this in. You can also very, very easily, once you break a rod down, you can pack it up and take it with you if you're backpacking or camping or anything like that, which I like bait cast rods better because they're one solid blank. It's overall it's just better. But when you're looking for versatility and more uses out of a rod, I do like the fact that it breaks down. Now most spinning reels that I know of do break down, so it's not some huge deal that this one does, but it's good that it does, because if it didn't, I probably wouldn't like this half as much as I do. But overall, great rod and reel combo, I would say. I do believe that Pflueger is one of the better brands out there. I know that just from using their stuff, they're obviously not, held to the same standard as St. Croix or Dobbins or G. Loomis, certain Shimano reels and all that. But from everything I've used, they're just like they're just like a low-key great brand. And that's honestly why I love them. I think that my friend Elliot's looking to buy a fishing rod. He doesn't currently own one, and we're getting him into the sport. So I think honestly, we'll see what Jared says, but I think personally I'm going to recommend a Pflueger, something like this, because for 60 bucks, if you get one a little heavier duty than this, you can fish anything with it for the most part. Great starter reel to get into fishing. That one of the best things I can think of. And also, if he's spending his money, it's on the cheaper end as well. So he's not going out and buying some $200-300 rod to try to get into the sport, which I would never recommend to you. If you're getting into fishing, definitely go for something like this. Like I said, I wouldn't buy a bait caster. Just would not recommend it unless you know somebody that's really, really into fishing, because I could kind of tell you, but I know Jared for sure. He could sit you down and find you the cheapest reel, like just a reel, then a rod that would work, and make a combo for 50 to 100 bucks. That'd be decent. But usually when you start buying combos, especially bait cast rod and reels, they just don't work out. But and I mean, even some of my spinning combos, like they're just not good. They're just cheap. But this Pflueger, I feel like it is absolutely insane for the price. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely better than this out there. But for 60 bucks, maybe find it 50 on sale somewhere. I believe this is a phenomenal rod and reel. This has been the Pflueger Trion. Once again, you can check it out in the link in the description. But final thoughts, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Really recommend this to anybody. Even if you're an avid fisherman and you have all sorts of rods and reels, I would say go try this out. If maybe it can be one of those options where you do a ton of big bass fishing and you have all kinds of rods and stuff, go get you a lightweight one. Try fishing some little ponds or creeks or whatever it may be. I find it perfect for that. Like, you just can't beat it in my opinion. But that's pretty much it for this review, guys. Once again, would highly recommend this. So go check it out for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. All the support helps. Hit that subscribe button. That support helps more than anything. It means so much to me when you guys do that, and it just allows the channel to keep growing, to keep making more content, and it just makes me want to put out the content because I know you guys are enjoying it. So please do that. Please hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. But I think that's going to do it for this review video. We'll catch you guys in the next one, and as always, take someone outdoors.